A few years ago, my husband and I were preparing to buy our home. As an honorably discharged veteran, I submitted an application for my VA home loan, something I had earned through years of service. So imagine my surprise when my loan officer emailed me to say I couldn't use my benefit. Why? Because my VA home loan was still listed under my maiden name, even though I had already used another VA benefit, the GI Bill, under my married name just months earlier. One small inconsistency in my records created a roadblock in one of the most important moments of my life, and that experience became the spark for our hackathon project. With the power of Salesforce, Agentforce, and Data 360, we saw an opportunity to help veterans navigate benefits without friction, to empower agents with guided support, and to provide a true 360-degree view of every veteran, accurate, complete, and ready when it matters most. Let's get started. Right now, we are logged into our Veteran Assist experience site as John Doe, who is an Air Force veteran. This website tells us what VA benefits John can apply for, including some tips and tricks on what he could ask the AI assistant. Right here, I have this AI assistant that can help John navigate the process of applying for the post 9/11 GI Bill. John will ask the agent if he is eligible for the GI Bill. What this will do is grab John's service history from his unified profile that we created via Data 360, and from that data, it will tell me whether or not he qualifies for the GI Bill. You can see here that the agent has grabbed John's service history and has determined that he could be eligible. John will say that he would like to apply for this benefit. In return, the agent will create a case in the background for the case employee to process. If I exit out of this agent, I can navigate to my Applications tab, and you can see that the case has been created. When I navigate back to the AI agent, I can ask what documents I need for the GI Bill, and it will pull from the knowledge base and tell me what exactly I need. Once I upload the DD-214, the agent will tell me the remaining missing documents that I need to complete the application. As an employee who's assigned to this case, I can view the details of the application, as well as my case assistant. That immediately gives me helpful information about the applicant, such as their service history and their other enrolled benefits, and whether or not they have any missing documents on file. To help me process the application, I can ask questions such as, what do I need for the GI Bill? And the agent will respond accordingly. Once I review the contents of the application, I can ask the agent to approve the application, and the system will automatically enroll John Doe and close out the application. As you can see, the application status is approved, and he is now enrolled in the GI Bill. In Agentforce Studio, we have a view of all of our agents. The case chat agent was used for our internal facing agent, and the veteran assist chat agent was used for external facing agent. The configuration for both are similar. Within our veteran assist agent, we have defined topics and topic actions and instructions for the agent. The agent knows what to gather and when because of these defined topics and actions. We have several agent actions that are enhanced with flows in Apex, and one which pulls from the data library that we defined for the agent. All the information from the data file about our VA benefits are dynamically fetched by our agent, and as a result, there are no hard-coded rules anywhere in our code on how the agent determines eligibility or what documents are needed. All that information comes from this data library. After a short while, we can navigate back to the record for John Doe, and we can see that the GI Bill has already been ingested into the enrolled benefits data model object, side by side with this housing benefit that comes from another external database. Here are the other data streams that exist to help build that unified profile. Let's take a look at the data model. Our military service history data model object is ingesting data from our Marines, Army, Navy, and Air Force database. Our enrolled benefits data model object is ingesting data from a VA home loan database, a VA education database, and our case object in Salesforce. Our individual data model object is ingesting data from a broader VA demographics database, as well as our contact object in Salesforce. All these objects work together to help us build our unified profile.